Hello everyone, it's Maria here from Sydney, Australia. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to make these gorgeous vintage 50s inspired cards. I found these two images from Creative Fabrica. I absolutely adore this card and the touch of the glitter. And I'll show you step by step how I made these. I am obsessed with 50s style retro looking cards at the moment. I don't know why, but it's just something that I like to play with, and using Creative Fabrica has made that possible for me. So I will show you how I designed this on my computer, and then I will show you how to make the card. See you shortly. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is bringing up my abstract shapes. Okay, and I'll go into that, and it should bring up all of my shapes. So the shape that I like is this particular one, so I'm going to ungroup that. Actually, it's this one here. So I'm going to copy and paste that in here, right? And then I'm going to also bring up my vintage Santa Claus, so I'm just going to open that up. So open recent vintage Santa Claus, and we're done. Okay, this is one of the images, so I'm just going to grab one and copy that, and I'll paste that onto here. So I like this size, and now this one I'm just going to go to my A6, so you can always use this kind of image here. I'll just bring that up, just make that bigger, like so. Just change that around like that. And maybe a little bit less. Okay. Just open that up a bit more. Okay. And I want to change that colour to, say, I don't know, a pink. That looks beautiful. All right. Now, in order to make my sentiment, I'm going to use Rustic Pantry, because I really like that, and I'm just going to put Merry Christmas, and I'll just click on that, change the colour to a bright red, make sure my lines are also a bright red, and then I resize that to suit my sentiment there. So I want it pretty big. I can also go smaller and make it go to the side here, which will look nice. Now this size is perfect, so it's about 2.898 inches high, and that is the image I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to group this together, group that, and then I'm going to do a print and cut file with that. I'm going to put my registration marks on, like that, go down. I'm going to go to the advanced options, and for the bottom insert, I'm going to make it go up a little so that the Santa is within all of this range. And this will then allow me to print and cut this. And then I'll show you on the desk the finished print and cut product. Okay, so I'll see you then. So now I have finished printing. So I did that on an A6. I will trim that down to put it on the card. So that's done. And now that's my print and cut. So I'm going to put that onto my mat. I'm going to put some painter's tape. Okay, and then you'll see me cutting that out with the silhouette. Okay, now, so I'm just sending this through to the silhouette, and it's just registering. Printing and cutting. Now, if you've noticed here, this is up a little more. That's fine. When I printed these, I accidentally made it go up a little, but that's okay. It will still look great. And I'll just show you how this looks now. So I have finished printing and cutting. So I'm just going to take off my painter's tape because I use that to keep this in place. And now I'm just going to take that off the silhouette mat, and I did a print and cut, and look how beautiful that did that. It is so precise, so great, and that's using the registration marks on the print and cut. See that? Now, in saying that, if you wanted to do this on the Brother Scan and Cut, it's a little bit of a challenge because the outline can hardly be seen. So this is where print and cut with a silhouette cameo comes in handy. So this turned out spectacular. I absolutely love this image. It is so cute. So to make this card base, I'm using Stampin' Up's Whisper White card base. It's half an A4 and I scored it in half again, but feel free, of course, to use any dimensions card base you wish. I'm just going to bring in my bone folder, and I'm going to now fold and burnish the score line. This is an incredibly simple card to make, guys. And also what's great about it is it can be done within a day. You can knock these out really, really quickly, and I mean quickly. So with this card base now, this takes up the entire front of the card base. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim some off. So I'm just going to bring in my little mini trimmer. So I'm just going to trim about 1/4 of an inch down the bottom, and I'm just guesstimating this. And I'm going to trim some off the side here a little. About that much. So roughly about 1/4 of an inch on either side. So when it goes over the top, it looks great there. Okay, I didn't fold and burnish that properly, so I'm just going to do it again. I'm a little bit off. Do that again. That's better. Okay, now with this card base, if you've noticed here, I used an oldie but goodie and my absolute favourite Stampin' Up Subtle Dynamic embossing folder. It's retired now, but I love the texture that it gives, and it's such a versatile texture as well, so that's why I keep using it again and again. And I wish I bought a second one in case this one breaks from me using it so much. I just love it. All right, so I'll just bring over my machine. And because this is a Sizzix one, I just need one of the cutting pads. If you're using that with your Big Shot as well as the Stampin' Up machine, it does the same thing. Same kind of sandwich. Pop that through. I love that pop of texture. It just adds a little something without going overboard. I love it. Okay. And now I'll show you the texture. It's beautiful. See, you can knock this out very quickly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to attach that card front onto the card base. And again, it seems that I did not fold and burnish that very well. All right, so I'm going to attach that onto there now. I'm going to use my PVA glue. And we'll put that on here. Now this can be done very quickly. Now you don't have to add glitter or anything like that. What I would suggest you do, see, I've got glitter in this and I think it adds the right kind of touch. See that? Now If you've got stickles, please use those. I don't have stickles. I've run out of the colours I like. So what I'm going to do with this now is I'm just going to get a bit of baking paper, and I'm going to grab my glitter pack here. This glitter pack I found at Spotlight, and they've got really nice colours, so these are great for Christmas or for any other occasion you see fit. And the colours I'm going to be picking are clearly the red, the white glitter, and some green. Okay, and I'm going to pick those. These were quite inexpensive. There was about $12 for a pack of 6 glitters. This will last you for years. So what I'm going to grab now as well is my PVA glue and an old paintbrush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the white parts first. So I'm just going to put glue on here and on there. Just dollop it on. And then I'm going to spread the glue around with this old paintbrush and make sure I paint that glue on. Try not to get the other parts. Now it doesn't have to be overly precise, but that's how I roll with this one. So I'm just going to put that glue there, there. Then I'm going to get my white glitter and I'll just sprinkle it on. And now we have attached some glitter. Can you see that? So I'm now just going to pop this all back into my bottle. So I've just cleaned up my table because, you know, it was full of glitter. So the downside of glitter is it goes everywhere, but the effects are beautiful. If I were you, I would definitely go for stickles. Much better. If I had the stickles, I'd use those as opposed to glitter. So now that's my card finished. I'm just going to pop that over here, and I think it looks spectacular. These can be done very quickly. You don't have to do the glitter if you don't want to. You can just have the plain image all done. So I'm just going to now just glue this down. Of course, you can feel free to pop this up on dimensionals adhesive, whatever you want to do. This is just to give you an idea on mass producing cool cards very quickly using your Silhouette or your Cricut or even your brother's Scan and Cut. And you can have yourself a really cool, fun, retro card, Christmas card. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions. And if you like videos like this, please let me know so I can continue on. Otherwise, I'll have to rethink exactly what I'll be doing with this channel, because I like to discover new things and play with different crafts, and to be able to use, you know, our talents for so many different things. So if you enjoy that kind of thing, let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I'll have a rethink and see if I will continue on. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.